Even before we knew how many died in the Nashville school shooting, the gun control drumbeat began. Never mind, the woman you just saw, who was given airtime on multiple cable television networks, had zero connection to the Nashville shooting. And she's an activist who was from Illinois on vacation and just showed up to an active crime scene because she knew that the media would be interested in whatever she had to say. Colby Hall is here, founding editor at Mediaite, America's premier website for news about the news, on balance, resident philosopher. Can't we at least figure out, maybe not even their names, but at least how many people died before we start the gun control debate?
You know, it's such a time-honored tradition, and it's the worst tradition, that we go through a mass shooting, we learn of the deaths, and the news cycle 360 is really tiresome. It's a call for gun reform, reasonable gun reform, and then it's this immediate reaction that it's too soon to call for gun reform. And the whole thing just sickens me. And I respectfully think probably I take a different point of view than you do on this one, Leland, because if there was a virus or a disease that was killing children more than any other disease, we wouldn't be saying like, oh, well, we can't really talk about the disease right now.
Fair enough, but just
I know that it's way more complicated than that.
Yeah, but no, your point's well made. Let's just take a listen to the montage of the news on assault weapons, and all this happened within just a couple of hours of the shooting. Take a listen.
We have a shooter with 2 assault rifles and a handgun that is very heavily armed with lots of rounds of ammunition.
Our unwillingness to address the underlying commonalities of all these shootings, which is heavily armed people targeting our schools.
House members who decided that it was a good idea to wear AR-15 lapel pins.
If the assault weapons ban came back online, if it was passed again, would these be mitigated? It seems when you have those high-powered weapons, you can kill a lot of people pretty quickly.
The dirty little secret, though, about the statistics is they show that most of the kids who are dying from gun violence aren't dying from AR-15s in school shootings. They're poor kids and black and brown kids on the south side of Chicago and in Harlem and in other troubled neighborhoods in my hometown of St. Louis, and they're dying by handguns caught in gang violence and as part of gang violence. I don't see Andrew McCabe or any of those folks coming out and demanding, hey, we lock up the people who commit those crimes. Hey, it's time to go after the gangbangers and start having mandatory minimums for people who are felons in possessions of guns and starting to continue to enforce those.
A fair point, and I can't disagree with anything that you just said. I think what we need to do is start to think holistically about every single part of this issue, right? We can't, you see conservative media saying, what are we going to do? There's nothing would have changed this. Well, that's a very defeatist attitude. We can't just accept this as our new normal. And I think what you just showed there on the clips is also sort of reprehensible. This sort of ongoing speculation, this vamping, this is the downside of live 24/7 cable television, where you have these experts who lend their sort of gravity and their expertise, and they know nothing about it. So they're booked to read from the talking points in the script that they have memorized. And they're not really saying anything other than guns are bad, when of course it's a way more complicated issue than that. And the mental health of so many of these kids, the isolation and the disconnection that so many of these kids have from everyday society and our loss of community and religion and patriotism and all that stuff is really sad.
Yeah, it's going to be fat. And this shooting in particular is going to be fascinating because of the transgender nature of the shooter. We don't know whether it was male to female or female to male. There's all sorts of things we don't know. We don't know what's in this manifesto, on and on and on and on. But we do know that this, in terms of coverage, is going to require a lot of fairness and a lot of sensitivity. And whether or not it gets that from all networks is going to be a real question, or whether there are certain networks that just start ignoring it because it doesn't help them. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.